Hey, welcome back. We have a pen here today. Been looking forward to getting my hands on one of these. It's actually kind of tough. I just realized I misplaced my package opening knife. So let's use mini bug out. Oh, look at that. Don't even need it. I'm not that guy. I'm not so proud that I can't open the pen. And by the way, you're going to see these cuts on my hand. I was helping my son get something from underneath the couch, a car he lost under there, and then I dropped the couch on my hand by mistake, and the rest is history. Now you have to look at it, so sorry. So this was actually kind of funny. I was trying to get this from the Smooth Precision Pens website, which is a rename of some company. I can't remember what it was, but made in the USA. Really nice knives here. And I ended up having to buy it on Etsy from a company that sold like leather goods, like notebooks or something, like leather notebooks. And then this is like an accessory. So anyways, they're totally sold out of these, but this Etsy website, this Etsy spot had them. So Lefty EDC told me these are his like favorite pens right now. You know, Kevin over at on the Lefty EDC channel. And I've been looking for this sort of perfect backpack size. So what I had was, I had a desk size, which even to me is a little big, but this tactile pen is pretty darn good. Desk size pen. It's just a little wide on the diameter, but overall good. And then sort of on the polar opposite, an actual EDC pen. If I wanted to carry something, I don't really carry a pen, but if I was going to, this Oz Little John is pretty fantastic for its size, but it's very small. You'd never want to like do a whole meeting for me at work. So what I carry it for work is a pen for taking notes, meeting notes. And I had tracked down the tactile. So this is the tactile turn bolt, and then this is the tactile turn slim short. There's also a mini that's even smaller, but this is the slim short, and I really like it actually. So it's probably what I'm gonna go with, but I saw this one. Kevin said it was like a must look at, and one of the problems I have with this pen is 2/3 almost. It doesn't seem like it, but like I'd say half of the pen is taken up by the pocket clip and the bolt. So you have to like get it in just the right spot, or it's very uncomfortable because like you'll get something laying on your hand, whether it's the pocket clip or the bolt. So you don't have like a lot of room. So anyways, I thought this was kind of a cool design when I saw it because the pocket clip is the bolt. So sorry for the long-winded intro, but let's see how it is. Oh, that's really, really smooth. Who would have thought? This is, I think, just the basic titanium version. I think they call this. I don't really see a lot of detail here about this particular model, but I think this is their mini, which I was very hard to find the minis. Apparently they sell these minis quite a bit. I think it's just the regular titanium, although it looks kind of dark. Very easy to take apart, which is good. This is a Schmidt Easy Flow 900 in here. I don't know if it can take something else. I assume so. But that's the ink it came with for reference. I may have said 900. It may have said 9,000, but I was not paying attention. Let's see how it writes. One of the things I've noticed is it seems like it's a little bit lighter than this brass version of the tactile, but not significantly. Anyways, the action is a little less crisp than the tactile. Really like, by the way, this milling here, right there. Just a nice little detail. When you're going to push that down, it's got a little bit of milling there to get you some traction. Pretty cool. It's a little less crisp, but it is very easy. So anyways, let's immediately better feel in hand from a easy to get it in the right spot perspective. I don't like it quite as much from like a tactile perspective. I actually really like the grip on this like turned finish here. I find that to be really nice. I finally learned how to zoom in on stuff for you guys, by the way. So, whoops, too far. Let's give you a little zoom on this one now. It's a nice finish, but it is very smooth. So let me see if I can get that back to the right spot. Look at that, I'm learning. All right. Testing 1, 2, 3 to see how much I like the way it writes. I find it to be a little messier for some reason than the tactile. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the ink. But again, I am once again trying to find that spot. And the reason that this is a problem, by the way, is it's like, oh, there's 180 degrees of... No, because there's really only one place you can lay this and not have a problem. And that's kind of a problem. Anyways, that is really annoying to me. But I do think my handwriting is better with this one. Obviously, both are terrible handwriting, and it's not a huge difference. So, but it feels a little, because you have the little extra grip, it feels a little more sure. I lose... This thing is just, maybe I'm supposed to be holding it higher. I lose a little bit of confidence because it's so smooth. It kind of like feels a little like floaty in your hand. It's kind of hard to tell where it is, whereas this one you can really tell where it is, and it gives you just a little more confidence. Now, one of the things I noticed is Tactile's bolts go this way. Both this one and the Little John go in this direction, which is interesting. It's definitely the more natural way, I think, for your thumb, for a right-hander. But it really goes to show that all these pens are pretty ambidextrous because they literally go in the opposite directions, and they're not like right or left-handed pens. So anyways, the tactile definitely has a little bit more of a pop to it, which I like. This is a little clicky, a little cheaper sounding and feeling to me. If you really get into it though, it is solid. It feels like it's kind of not though. It's weird. When you're like flipping it, it feels kind of not solid. Getting myself with the ink a little bit on this size. I don't know if it was from this one too, but it seems to happen a little more with this one for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the way I'm holding it. Yeah, interesting. It's pretty good. It's not, I think I still like this one more overall for some reason. I think the diameter on this one's just a little thinner too, which I kind of like. This is good though. It's definitely a good size, good pen. I think if it was just a tad bit longer like this one, I might like it a little more. Just a little small. So here are the sizes of the pens. And I'll try and get a flat line here for you. Let's get all of them sort of pointed in the same direction somehow here. Okay. So you can see there, about 4.1 inches or something like that. I think this one came in for 5.1 or so. No, 4.5, 4.6 maybe, and like 5.1, I think, are the numbers. Yeah, nice pen. So let's just read a little bit of what it says here. Swiss lathe construction, just like watch parts and medical devices. Smooth move pen action. It is smooth, I'll say that. Unique click-free actuation using pocket clip. Smooth operator pocket clip, all titanium with jimped top surface, which I pointed out there. Proprietary dark side stonewash finish, ultra smooth feel, rich dark matte finish, wiggle-free tip, precision reamed to naturally eliminate any pen tip wiggle. Interesting. So I think like for me, what I'd probably look for is they make some special editions of this that have texture from top to bottom. They had one called the Valhalla. That one would be very interesting to me. I really like the look of it. And I think that extra texture would kind of put this to the next level for me. The other option might be that I might just like the full-size one more. It just feels like it just might be a little more of a comfort for me. So overall, definitely a nice product. Feels like it should be closer to the tactile price. So these are $100. I even got this one on sale for $75. Got that one on sale for 10% off, $90. This guy at 205 or 210, and this guy at 200 and whatever it is. No, this one's actually 130, so it's not as bad as I thought for a second there. At 130, it's not bad. That's what it feels like. I was thinking it was 200. It's this one that's 200. And this one definitely feels overpriced at 200. It feels like maybe like a 150 to 175 to me. Granted, I understand small batch and blah, 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 blah. But this one feels a little, like at 130, it feels okay. I'd really like this at like 75 or $80 for sure. But I see like what they're doing. It's definitely high quality and this doesn't really have that extra feel. So maybe with the extra texturing on there would kind of take it to that next level and make things feel a bit more right on the value. The problem is on his textured versions, that pen's like $200 or something for a titanium textured version. So now you're really getting up there, so it better feel really good. But anyways, pretty nice product, and yeah, it's recommendable. I wouldn't say I'd like go sell all your pens and everything and buy this, but if you're looking for one that has the, the pocket clip as the bolt, it's definitely a compelling option. So nothing major stands out as being terrible, just a little smooth for me in this variation and just a little light kind of feeling here. It's not quite as, you don't get quite the feedback that you get on these guys. It doesn't have quite the, what do we call it in firearms, reset? I'm trying to think of the right term, but there's like a term for the feedback that you get on the reset of your trigger that sort of tells you that it's happened. And I can't place the term right now, but it's the right term. These are just very distinct when you open and close them, or when you deploy and fold, or I don't even know what these are called. When you bolt and unbolt, what the heck? When you click and unclick, I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's a little less satisfying on this one, but overall, definitely a quality product that's worth a strong look. So hope that helps. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.